This night is a culmination of all of our work over the past 5 years, and we're the guys that are doing the most of it. We got a whole like 45-minute set, and just we need so much energy and enjoyment. If any of you stayed around for the first generation last night, they are great singers, but what really makes them unique is they just love it. They don't care what anyone thinks. And I want everyone to be themselves. I want George to crack out some disgusting bass notes. Leon, smile. Santa, you can maybe twerk if you want to.
I think you're good at doing a smiling. In the darkness, before the dawn, in the swamp, the storm.
My name is Henry Southern. I founded the group in September 2009 with a load of freshers, a motley crew, and with the time we reached our second semester we had a great team of people where we went to the Edinburgh Fringe Festival and it was great fun.
Hi, I'm Cameron. I am a member of All the King's Men Generation 1, 2, 3 and 4. I've been the longest serving member of All the King's Men in its history, and I've been in the group 4 years. I was the first ever fresher. I was the All the King's Men fresher in my first year.
Well, for me, I was part of an established group, so we had our first concert in tutus. We sang the classic In the Still of the Night. Not all of us were wearing black trousers then, and in fact there were no blue shirts, it was just black shirts. But it was an experience. What the hell is gone?
So during the 3 years I was in the group, it developed hugely. We initially set the aim of doing one Edinburgh Fringe run by the time we all graduated after our 3 years. But in the end we did 3 Edinburgh Fringe shows, we did 3 US tours and an Asia tour, and the friends that we made along the way and the music we made was fantastic.
That first tour was just absolutely incredible. Like the audiences we had, the support we had in some of the venues we sang at, and it's great. We've been back 4 times, so it's been great to sort of see the groups we sang with before, and then also form new friendships as well.
Tonight's rehearsal was predictably jolly, not the most productive, but it's always good fun, and that's why we enjoyed being part of the group. It was a very strange feeling, all coming back together, but what's so nice is that many of us haven't seen each other for such a long time, and we click straight away, both musically and in terms of our banter, which is terrible, unfortunately, as you might see. And it was a really nice feeling to be back again.
Interesting, it's been fun. It's been we've gone back in time, and it's really strange that some people really haven't changed at all. You know, we've all got older, half of us have gone on and started studying further, or we've got jobs and stuff like that, but we also have the same amount of fun as we did in rehearsal before, if not more, so that's been good.
It is incredible to be here tonight with the legacy going on, and yeah, to be able to say that you're part of All the King's Men, and people associate that with great tours, world-class performances around the world. After all, we are the best all-night company in the world.
Good. Yeah. 2, 3, 4.
So my name's Rory Hill and I'm in the 5th generation.
I joined in my first year, 2 years ago now. It's gone very, very quickly.
Well, I started in the 3G group and then I've come back to do 5G. So actually when I first started it was quite terrifying because all the others could read music and I come from sort of choral backgrounds, and at that point I couldn't, so I was they all got round, put music in front of each other, and I think Johnny was like, oh, well, I'll give you the tonic, and I was thinking, what's the tonic? I don't even know what's going on.
The first gig was Greenwood. Absolutely terrifying.
It was the scariest thing I've ever done in my life. I'm not a trained singer, I've never been taught music at all, and joining All the King's Men was the most spontaneous thing I've ever done. I was walking through Freshers' Fair and Gus jumped out at me asking me, do you sing? And I was like, in the shower. And he told me to audition, and I thought, you know what, this is my 2nd degree, I might as well give it a go. I'd never sung in front of anyone, and yeah, but the reaction was fantastic and gained so much confidence since then.
The great thing about Greenwood is that the whole audience is really rooting for you. The majority of them have seen you before, they just absolutely love All the King's Men, and it's just an amazing feeling going out to a 500 strong audience.
And yeah, once it's like everyone, you feel confident, everyone knows what they're doing, and the audience, you know, that good feeling when you're like, yeah, we're all doing this right. That's the best feeling, and then the audience feel that too, and you all just relax and have a great time. Yeah, it's great.
It's also quite funny because we were walking through in California through this park, and someone jumped out and said, "Oh my God, you're from All the King's Men." Or I've had someone ask me, "Are you in All the King's Men? You look like someone in there." And it's the weirdest thing to suddenly become not a celebrity, but someone who's kind of known. You go places and people know who you are, and they're screaming your name afterwards, and they want to meet you and sign CDs, and it's fun. Yeah, I like it.
3, 4. Beautiful in my way, right track, baby, born this way, beautiful.
We are at Urban Picnic, a professional photography studio in Saffron Walden. So we'll be taking pictures of everyone in their new outfits, so this will be for the website and for any promotional material we have in the future, and the grand unveiling of our exciting new kit.
Yeah, we thought we wanted to redo our branding, basically. We wanted to go for something completely new with our look, because in as much as the previous generation's outfits look great, we just wanted to redo it and really push ourselves forward this year.
Can you tell me a quick little bit about the new members? So we've got Robert Lindsay, bass, Alex Prattley, bass baritone, George Fowler, tenor, and David Lee, contratenor, as George Rolls always introduces him as.
Hi, my name's Alex Prattley, and I'm a brand new member of the 5th gen of All the King's Men.
Well, I'm George Fowler, and this is my first year, so I'm part of Generation 5.
The audition process was some interesting techniques used to audition you. So singing to an orange was fun. That was different.
This weekend's been interesting, and it's nice to get to understand what the different voices in the group are now able to achieve.
But no, it's going well. We're really happy with the new arrangement. Looking forward to showing all our fans the premiere.
Really fun, yeah, really fun. It's been good because to get to know everyone. Definitely, I hadn't met Rory before, and it's to live in like quite close proximity for an extended period of time. It's really good. We need that time to bond.
I think it's been pretty good. It's been alright. The group's definitely. I think I wasn't in last year's group, but from last year's up to there's lots more chorally types here, so they can pick the pace. I've even noticed is a lot quicker, which is good though. People picking things up really quickly, and yeah, I think we're making a nice sound, but we'll leave that for the audience to decide.
Fantastic.
With a bing bong ball, with a bing, with a bing bong ball, with a bing, with a bing, with a bing bong, bing bong, bing bong, bing.
sing with a ping pong, ping pong, ping pong, ping pong ball.
Yeah, I'll tell you what I want, what I really, really want.
Hi, I'm Noah. I'm part of the first generation All the King's Men, and I'm very happy to be here.
The rehearsal has gone fantastically this evening. It's just been like old times. We spent most of it being stupid and not really rehearsing at all, but it was fun. It was really fun.
Yeah, really good. I mean, we haven't sung together for ages, and so suddenly we're turning up and, you know, are we going to remember this repertoire? Is it going to be there? But I think because of all the grueling tours we had and all the grueling hours and hours of gigs and rehearsals, it's kind of seeped into a level that you know, probably in 50 years it would emerge, you know. It's there ingrained in our brains, I think. It's pretty much like just falling back into a groove that, you know, you funked out for 2 years and then you left it and then you come back and it just gets right back in. It's like, oh yeah.
To come back, sing together, perform the same old moves together, it brings back good memories. It really, really does.
My first rehearsal, I can't remember that clearly, but at the time I was just beatboxing for the group. So I just kind of came in not really knowing anyone or what was going on and just kind of made silly noises with my mouth, and then, yeah, that was it. It's great.
So there's this like tease. The first time we all met each other, and this guy comes up to me and he goes, "Oh, hi." He obviously spotted me out as another loony, and he said, "I want to start an a cappella group. You know, would you be interested? I heard you're a singer." And I was like, "Yeah, great." You know, I looked into his eyes and I just saw our destiny. You know.
I was actually studying at UCL, which is a sort of arch nemesis of King's, so I wasn't actually allowed to join in. But at some point, Henry, I don't remember exactly what happened, there was some kind of illness, or I was allowed to step in, and boom, stepped in, here I was, and I'd infiltrated the lion's den.
Dum, 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 holy way to be.
Hi, my name is Don Samkange. I was a Hispanic studies student at King's. And I was in All the King's Men, the first generation, the OGs, yeah. Our first proper gig, I think that was in Tutus.
It was some weird event where there was lots of people and they weren't really there to watch a cappella or music. We were just kind of slipped in and it was all a bit weird.
It was surreal, and we were all like wearing like suits and stuff. I know I definitely had an oversized suit and I was just a bit like, ah crap, I have to sing in front of people, why are they making me do this? And lots of sweat.
Although we were very, very ropey, I think the first gig really gave us a sense that this was something we really wanted to do, we wanted to make it successful, we wanted to have a laugh with it, and yeah, we went from there.
So tonight we rehearse a song called Michelle by the Beatles. It's for someone who's very special to All the King's Men. Her name is Michelle Carlin and she's one of our patrons. We have two patrons, there's Michelle and there's Paul Phoenix, formerly of the King's Singers. In fact, it was in a room just like this where we performed one of our first gigs ever with the group, way back in 2009-10. And Michelle at the time was Director of Marketing at King's College London. And she heard the group, she loved us, and she's really supported us ever since then. In fact, that very afternoon, she got the principal down from one of his meetings, dragged him into the rehearsal room and said, listen to these guys sing, and we sang Let's Get It On to the principal. She's been invaluable support and someone who we love very much.
Yeah, I feel really proud, you know, to think, it's amazing, you know, it's like the, a seed grows into a tree, you know.
Looking at what they've managed to achieve after we've gone, it's just fantastic, and it's, well, it says a huge amount about how rubbish we were, that as soon as we leave, they managed to go on and do such a huge amount, but no, they're fantastic guys, and you've got to give credit to the guys who came after us for doing such an amazing job.
definitely feel old, but no, I'm seriously proud of them, like for what they've done so far.
Even little things like people sort of being like, coming up to me and sort of saying, "Oh, I joined Kings because of this really cool a cappella group called the King's Men," and I can kind of go, "Oh, well, funny you should mention that."
I'm just glad that, because I think at one point after our second Edinburgh tour, so that's the second year of First Generation, we actually had to discuss whether we're going to keep this legacy going or we're just going to spend all the money in the bank that we earned and just call it a day. So I'm actually really glad that it kept on going. Yeah.
Okay, so plan for tonight. I now make it by my very fast phone watch, 1907. We're going to take a break in 50 minutes, by which time we will have perfected Higher Love.
Oh, yeah, right. That's so right. All right,
Think about it. There must be higher love down in.
So it's Tuesday the 21st of October. We've just had the third generation rehearsal. The gig is now 3 days away. And yeah, preparations are going okay so far. Touch wood. I am a little nervous, particularly as I feel responsible for presenting the new group, because I think that is essentially what the whole thing, well, a large part of what the whole thing is all about.
Hi, my name is Unsog, or One Song, and I'm a third year music student, and I was with All the King's Men 3G. I am from Korea via Coventry, and interesting combination. I thought that there was a really unique thing that All the King's Men could bring to South Korea, like not just on the a cappella scene, but like sort of musically. One of the places that we went to visit was actually a high school in Yongin, and they've never seen something like this before, and that was the first place we performed at. So to kind of get that first reception of, you know, a student body that's never experienced a cappella before, seeing us and loving it was, you know, I thought this has so been worth it, which is great.
And we're just hanging on, facing our fears and staying out there alone. And it's real to me.
Hi, I'm Johnny Stewart, and I've just graduated from King's doing music, and I was the music director for 2 years. The group owes Henry so much, obviously, having established it, being business manager and music director for the first 2 years, and then with Cameron being business manager for his third year. Yeah, Henry has been instrumental in the group being where it is now. So being very new to contemporary a cappella in my first year, it was great to have someone like him to look up to and to be shown the way.
But my favourite memory, I think, was the first time we actually nailed an arrangement. I think it was High Love, it was, but that moment when we kind of gone over one part over and over again, not getting it quite right, but then it clicked, and that was, you know, that moment when you realise that you're part of something really amazing, and that was a great moment for me.
I'm really sad to be leaving the group just when it's still in the ascendance, and yeah, the new group are very exciting.
I wasn't looking for this, but now you're in my way. I wasted the nights, you turned out the lights now.
This evening, it's been fantastic. We had the rehearsal for 2G, the second generation, last week, and having not seen these guys for so long, it was fantastic to do all the old classics again. It took a bit of time to get going on the choreography front. Some of our memories slightly less fresh than others, but yeah, it's shaping up to be a really exciting concert Friday.
Well, it was good actually to come back. So I haven't sung together for a year. We haven't sung since the last Greenwood gig last October, so it's peculiar to be with everyone again. Everyone can slot exactly back into place, singing the same songs.
the same parts. I was wondering whether I would remember my part, but it was no problem. And the rehearsals seemed to go, well, so I'm sure it's going to be a good night on Friday.
The rehearsal this evening has been wonderful to see everybody again. And that is the end of my mundane answer. Now it's time for Guinness. Thank you. Cheers.
So it's the Thursday before the gig, the day before the gig. We are in the theatre having our tech run, so sorting out the sound and the lights. It's going to be a long evening, I think. These things always are quite frustrating, but yeah, hopefully we'll get through it, and there won't be too many timing issues.
We're just sorting out the lights, putting the filters on, and we are about to rehearse.
Well, I'm the current manager of the group, and so I'll sort of be overseeing roughly how things go tonight, making sure that it all runs on time, and that people get what they need done, and that the tech side is sorted out, and it works well with the performance, so that tomorrow goes really well.
My mama told me when I was young, we were all born ba-da-da-da. She rubbed my hair, put my lipstick on, in the glass of her boudoir. There's nothing wrong with loving who you are, cause he made you perfect, babe. Ba-da-da. Give yourself good
It's been alright actually. We didn't get quite as much check time for the fourth generation as I would have liked, because we're doing a whole first half performance. So it would be nice to have a little bit longer on that, but I'm sure we'll be just alright. We've got a bit of time before the show tomorrow, so we can go over stuff that we didn't quite tidy up. And hearing all the generations perform has been really, really exciting. Seeing the old guys back on stage, they've still got it.
Yeah, no, it's going well actually. It's really, really nice to be singing with all the old groups again as well, and seeing everyone.
I'm James from the second generation of All the King's Men. Chaotic, but in a very good way. It's very nice to see the founding fathers reassembling their routine, probably after 4 years of not doing it. So very enjoyable to see some of them who were also in my generation.
You hit the floor, and yeah, you know, shut it up, no. Back express, and then with the stripes.
It's been fine. It's just been, kind of back to the days of rehearsals. So it's slightly unfamiliar getting back into the mode. But yeah, it's been good. We've performed well. All the moves are there. They've all stuck.
It's gone very well. We've had a thoroughly enjoyable evening. It's been a lot to cram in, but the guys have kept to the time we needed to do, and well, for a technical rehearsal, it's been relatively pain-free. I remember one in Edinburgh where we had 10 minutes to do absolutely everything, and that was mightily stressful, but this was absolutely fine in comparison.
Very, very big one. Right, okay. Tell you what. Gus and you two, can you sort that out, or we'll do... Okay, so Gus at the moment... So let's move this one... Like stick at the back, because otherwise... Let's have it sort of like here.
Yeah, I'll let you know what to do.
Very, very excited. Tons to do, but it's all going smoothly so far. And we need to go warm up. So...
The Greenwood gig is one of the highlights of the year, I'd say. Only because it's our home turf. We've got all our family and friends coming, and lots of people who've heard about us or seen us at different gigs, and they want to come and see the real thing. And Greenwood is, yeah, I'm looking forward to it.
It's always really fantastic because, I mean, it's great to be on stage, but just more so to see the new boys and what they've done. I mean, the subsequent generations have just gotten better and better as they've gone along.
It's just kind of surreal thinking that we started, and I didn't really want to. I just wanted to sing, didn't want to do gigs, just wanted to have a sing along. And now, 5 years later, we're doing the 5th anniversary gig. It's really weird.
It's going to be interesting. I think I haven't met all of them. I've met quite a few of the older generations. And yeah, I think it's going to be interesting to see the evolution of all the King's Men and see what we've become and what it was before.
Yeah, it'll be sad. It's my final concert with the King's Men, but I think it will be a really good concert. It'll be really good fun.
So collaborate with all the generations of all the King's Men to see fans, new and old, and friends and family. It'll be really good fun.
We'll be enjoying ourselves. Hopefully the audience will be enjoying themselves. It will be great to see everyone who's been a part of the journey so far.
Well, it's now 5 generations, so I think it's going to be quite a momentous feel.
But to perform again really brings it back to you, and to kind of stand on the Greenwood stage again is all going to bring it all back again, and it's going to be emotional, and it's going to be tears, and it's going to be cheesy dance moves, it's going to be unprepared dance moves, unprepared singing. It's going to be fantastic. I'm so looking forward to it. Yeah, and to think it's 5 years, it's insane, and yeah, it's going to be big.
I think it's going to be quite unbelievable. It's going to be a show like never before. I mean, if you're an a cappella fan and you like young men dancing and singing on stage, there's going to be no show better than this in the whole of London, if indeed in the whole world, when we all come together on Friday night. It's going to be amazing.
All the King's Men! One, two, three, four. Da, ba, da, 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 ooh, da, 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 ba, da, 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 ooh. I'm gonna do it, do ATKM. Gonna stay on this chance I will take it. Gonna stay on this I'll make it.
Grant my last request and just let me hold you. Don't shrug his shoulder. Lay down beside me. And sure, I can accept that we're going nowhere. But one last time, let's go down. Lay down beside me. Spider-Man, 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 Spider-Man does whatever a spider can. Well, stampede, but easy not, but action is his reward. Look out, when I'm rolling with the thunder, but bleed from thorns, leave a light on, a light on. World's turning, and we're just hanging on, facing our fears and standing out there alone. A yearning, and it's real to me. There must be oh, it's raining men. Hell has gone and heaven's here. There's nothing left for you to fear. Shake your ass, get over here, now scream. I'm a burning effigy of everything you used to be. You're my rock, my empathy. My thing can dance with this, you can't do nothing for me, baby. If you can't dance, if you can't dance, if you can't dance, if you can't dance, if you can't dance to this, you can't do nothing. So you have got to shake it, move it, make it who you think you are. Trust it, use it, prove it, groove it, show me how good you are. Swing it, shake it, move it, make it. Make yourself in the good, make yourself in the good. I'm gonna fight it back, baby. I was always
so well. Just performing at the end with everyone was incredible. A massive relief now, and just an incredible feeling.
Audience reaction?
It was pretty much full standing ovation, which with the audience throughout the night were just couldn't have asked for a better audience. Oh god, there's nothing quite like it.
Tonight was amazing, amazing. So great to see all the groups, and what I love also is their chemistry, and because I've seen them all from the beginning. See them perform Spice Girls, for example. I saw them perform that all around America, but then when I saw them perform it tonight, it was probably one of their best because they're so happy. They love doing it.
It's brilliant. We're enjoying the post-show atmosphere. We sold out, which is so great. It's exactly what we wanted. Unfortunately, we had to turn people away, but you know, that's life. But it's just everyone's really happy. It went really well. We got a standing ovation. All the generations sang their heart out. It's like we're very happy at the moment.
Fantastic. I'll let you get on. Enjoy yourself.
Thanks very much.
I think tonight was a reminder that I took part in something really, really incredible. So I feel like I'm not just saying, you know, goodbye to all Kingsmen that I've just been in, but rather kind of seeing the fact that I was one piece in just really something great. So yeah, it was really, I don't know, it was amazing, but I'm a bit sad about it as well.
I think it's just I think the only difference that, I mean, like most of the groups, especially the ones in Oxbridge and the ones we hear about all the time out of the blue, they're always so good in terms of musicality and their song choice and stuff. But I think we are probably the one group that we really see ourselves as someone who would just have a laugh on stage.
Definitely, I think being a part of All the King's Men, it stays with you, and you're never going to lose that. Which a group that's been around for 5 years. To have achieved stuff that groups who've been going 20 years haven't necessarily achieved. It means a lot to me and to the guys and to Henry.
To have your face plastered on the side of a building in the capital of South Korea and acclaimed as a pop star was quite cool. I think that's pretty rewarding.
It's difficult to explain without it sounding slightly cheesy, but it is actually really a wonder what you can do just with a bunch of guys and their voices, or even a mixed group. Yeah, you can just create this amazing harmony that's just spine-tingling. It's really, really wonderful thing, and it's wonderful when you are in the midst of it and you know that you're sort of part of this larger, beautiful, harmonious sound. Cappella.
It's like I waited my whole life for this one night. It's gonna be me, you, and the dance floor. Cause we've only got one night. Double your pleasure, double your fun, and dance forever, forever on the dance floor.